Cognitive development refers to the growth and progression of a person's thinking abilities and mental processes. It involves the development of various cognitive skills such as perception, attention, memory, language, problem solving, reasoning, and decision making. Cognitive development begins from infancy and continues throughout childhood, adolescence, and into adulthood. It is influenced by both genetic factors and environmental experiences. The renowned psychologist Jean Piaget proposed a theory of cognitive development that outlines different stages of cognitive growth in children. According to Piaget, children actively construct their understanding of the world through interactions with their environment. His theory emphasizes the importance of cognitive development in shaping a person's intellectual abilities.
Cognitive development involves several key aspects, which is sensory and perceptual development, attention and memory, language development, problem solving, and reasoning. The sensory and perceptual development, infants initially rely on their senses, explore and make sense of the world. Over time, they develop more refined sensory and perceptual abilities. Attention and memory. As children grow, their attention span and memory capacity improve. They become better at focusing on relevant information and storing and retrieving memories. Language develop skills as children learn to understand and use words, sentences, and grammar. They acquire vocabulary, learn to communicate their thoughts, and engage in conversation. Problem solving and reasoning. Cognitive development involves the ability to solve problems and think logically. Children learn to strategies, analyze information, and make decisions based on their understanding.
Intermediate schoolers typically refer to students who are in middle school or junior high school stage of their education. This stage generally includes students in grade 6 to 8, although the specific grade range may vary depending on the educational system or country. During the intermediate school years, students undergo significant physical, emotional, and cognitive changes as they transition from childhood to adolescence. They experience increased independence, social interactions, and academic challenges. The cognitive development of intermediate schoolers refers to the growth and advancement of their thinking abilities and mental processes during the middle school or junior high school years. This stage is characterized by significant cognitive changes as students transition from concrete operational thinking to more abstract and complex thinking. In daily life, Announ's understanding of cognitive development in intermediate schoolers empowers parents and caregivers to create environments that not only support academic process but also fosters holistic growth. When providing age-appropriate challenges, it's essential to strike a balance between tasks that encourage critical thinking and problem-solving without overwhelming the child. This not only stimulates cognitive growth but also cultivates resilience and a positive attitude toward learning. Encouraging exploration extends beyond academic realms. It involves exposing children to diverse experiences, be it in arts, sports, or other extracurricular activities. This multifaceted approach contributes to the development of a well-rounded individual, enhancing cognitive flexibility and adaptability.
These are just a few examples of how the key aspects of cognitive development apply to intermediate schoolers. Each child develops at their own pace, so it is important to consider individual differences and provide appropriate support and guidance to foster their cognitive growth and their development.
The key aspects of cognitive development in intermediate schoolers include abstract thinking. Intermediate schoolers starts to develop the ability to think more abstractly and understand concepts that are not concrete. For example, they can understand the concept of justice and fairness and apply it to real life situations, such as sharing resources equally among their peers. Next is problem solving. Intermediate schoolers become better at problem solving and can apply logical reasoning to find solutions. For instance, they may use trial and error to solve a math problem or come up with different strategies to complete a challenging puzzle. Metacognition. Intermediate schoolers develop metacognitive skills, which involve thinking about their own thinking. They can reflect on their learning process and make adjustments accordingly. For example, they may realize that they need to break a big task into smaller steps to manage their time effectively.
Perspective taking. Intermediate schoolers starts to understand that others may have different perspectives and beliefs. They can consider different viewpoints and understand that people may have different thoughts and feelings. For instance, they may have empathize with a classmates who is upset about losing a game even if they won. Critical thinking. Intermediate schoolers begin to think critically and evaluate information. They can analyze and question information to determine its credibility and make informed decisions. For example, they may research different sources before forming an opinion on a current event or social issues. Memory and attention. Intermediate schoolers improve their memory and attention skills. They can remember and recall information more actively, such as remembering important dates or facts for a test. They can also sustain attention for longer periods, allowing them to focus on tasks and follow instructions.